What's going on, everybody? Coach Anderson here. Hope you're having a good day. And in this video, I'm going to be going over the 3 things that every applicant needs to know before taking the official ASVAB at MEPS. There's nothing worse than feeling like you're not in the loop when it comes to the best strategies and the best ways to make sure that you get the job done. So again, we got 3 things that every applicant, including yourself, needs to know before going to MEPS. So before we get started, just make sure to smash that like button, comment at the end if this helps you out, and then subscribe to the channel for more. So let's get to it, my party people. Number 1, the 1-1-6 rule. Here's the thing. When you go take the test for the first time, you're going to have a 1-month delay before you can take it again. And then after your second attempt, it's going to be another 1-month delay. But after the third time that you take the test, you're going to have to wait 6 months. So the thing is, every test take matters. Every attempt matters. You don't want to just go in there lollygagging thinking, yeah, I'll go take it for the first time. I won't study. Let's just see where things are at. Most people think like that. And if that's you too, no worries. But that mindset only gives you less of an opportunity to get your highest score. Because if you go take it for the first time willy-nilly, no studying at all, what's going to happen is now you have 2 more attempts. And what happens on that third attempt? Again, the 6-month wait. We don't want to put ourselves in that position where the anxiety only goes up the further we go, the more attempts we take. Take every attempt seriously. That way you know that you are going to get your highest score at some point. Now let's get into number 2. You can reschedule at any time. So here's a big thing. Most recruiters, what they want, their goal is to get you enlisted. So boom, easy enough, right? But remember that they're trying to get you enlisted as quickly as possible because in their perspective, from their eyes, you think about it and you may see that, hey, they're trying to get all these different applicants, a lot of whom drop out before they actually enlist. So they may look at you as a potential person who's going to drop out or stay. They don't know, but they're going to do their best to try to get you to come in and take the test as quickly as possible. So that can be a negative thing because remember, you want to go in as prepared as possible. So how do you meet that in the middle? Well, understanding that you hold all the power. As the applicant, when you take the test is entirely up to you. Obviously, barring scheduling conflicts with your recruiter, but ultimately, you don't have to go take the test. You want to go in when you are prepared. And as long as you're respectful about it with your recruiter, they'll respect your decision. So what I tell most of my students is, hey, let your recruiter know, Staff Sergeant so-and-so, let them know that you're working with an ASVAB coach and you'll reschedule your test when you believe that you're ready to do your best. Just like that. But most people, what they'll do is, hey, they talk to their recruiter. The recruiter says, hey, you did well on the practice test. Come on in on, let's say, the 30th, and let's go take that test. And so you see that your recruiter told you that this is the date you're taking it, and you may feel compelled to go in whether you're prepared or not. And again, that can be a tough deal because remember, 1-1-6, after that third attempt, you got to wait 6 months. So where's that balance? Here's the balance. You have all the power. You do not have to go take it. You should go in when you are prepared. Even if you're scheduled to take it next Monday or in a couple of days, you can respectfully let your recruiter know, hey, again, Staff Sergeant so-and-so, I feel like I'm not going to be ready to take the test. And so if it's okay with you, I'd like to postpone my test so I can work on my skills, so I can work on raising my score on my own. Just like that. Because remember, I know most of us just want to pass and get enlisted, but there's a good bit of us that are going for that specific score for that specific job. And so you owe it to yourself to go in as prepared as possible and go in again when you are prepared. So again, one more time, when you take the test is entirely up to you. Now, let's go ahead and dive into number 3. Number 3, the most recent score rule. So this rule, in case you didn't know, this means that no matter what you scored the first or second time, your third try is the one that counts. Your most recent attempt is what counts. So let's go ahead and say you took it for the first time, you got yourself a 50, then you said, well, maybe I can get a 55, 56, and you try again and you end up getting a 38. Well, that 38 is what counts. Again, the most recent score is the one that your recruiter will go ahead and take. So keep that in mind, my party people. You don't want to just, take it willy-nilly, because again, you have to go ahead and understand that it's the 116 rule. And at the same time, the most recent score is the only one that counts. So all this to say, make sure to take every attempt seriously, every single one. So again, that recent score is the one that's going to count, and that recent score will last up to 2 years as a valid score. So again, you have 3 attempts before you have to wait 6 months. Your latest score is the only one that counts, and you are the one in control when you go take the test. And that's really it. That's part of this video right here, my party people. It's a quick one. And so with that said, if you're feeling like you're not entirely prepared to go take the test coming up, no worries. A lot of people feel the same way as you. And that's why I offer free classes once a week. You can go ahead and register with the link in the description of this video or in the link in my bio, depending on where you're seeing this video, but you owe it to yourself to make sure you go in as prepared as possible. So sign up for my free classes, show up and raise your score with me, and get a lot more free resources like a practice test with video solutions and support every step of the way until you pass. I got your back, my party people. I'm Coach Anderson again, and if this video helped you out, please do us a favor, go ahead and smash that like button, comment on this video on any other insights that you thought about during this video, anything else you'd like me to talk about. And again, subscribe to the channel so more people can get help just like you. I love y'all, my party people. Let's keep raising those scores so we can get the jobs we want. And as always, let's ace the ASVAB. I'll see y'all in the next video, everybody. Cheers.